She's here. She's finally here. Hello, so for today's video we're going to be playing with Tati Beauty. I'm so excited for this. I love Tati. She's probably the main reason why I started my YouTube channel. So I'm so excited to finally have this. Unfortunately, I didn't pick it up when it launched just because the money and everything, it was just an issue. So I did pre-order it and it's here and it's beautiful. I am so excited for this. So this is the sleeve it comes in. And then when you open it up, you get this gorgeous palette, and it's got gold writing that says Tati Beauty, and then we have Tati Beauty Volume 1, which makes me believe there's going to be more palettes. I'm excited. So when you open it up, it does bend round, which I quite like, and then you get all of these shades. So you have your mattes, your sequins, your metallics, and then your glitters, and you do get this gorgeous size mirror in here. This is beautiful. It is crystal clear. Like, it's even better than the mirror I'm looking at to do my makeup. So yeah, and this is going to be 7-day week back to back me doing different looks with this palette because I feel like it deserves it. And I feel like I'm enjoying these videos. Like I say, it's a little bit more on the pricey side. I enjoy doing like a free looks, but because it's Tati, I want to do 7. But on the last day there will be a hair, makeup and outfit as well, just so you can get a whole vibe rather than just the makeup vibe. So yeah, you're going to see like a closer up of the palette and stuff, and then I'll also do some swatches as well so you can see what they look like. But yeah, let's jump into it. So to start off, I'm just going to highlight the brow bone. So I'm going to take Aura Sequin, which is this gorgeous shade here. I'm just going to take a little bit of that on a Crown Brush C510. So you do get a little bit of fallout, but I don't know what it is, but I love a beat up palette. I feel like it's just, it looks loved. Does that make sense? Like when you look at a beat up palette, you're just like, wow, like you know you've loved it. So I love it when powder sort of gets everywhere and stuff. It's strange. Some people might like, some people don't like it, but personally it just don't bother me. So I'm just going to take that on the brow bone. I'm just sort of going to dab it on because obviously with the sequin shade, if you buff, you're going to lose obviously the glitter in it. So I sort of want that to come through just a little bit, just to brighten up the brow bone. There's actually such a pretty shade. You can't really see it much on camera, but like up close and personal, if I was up person to person, you could see the little bits of glitter that's just running through it. But obviously on camera, it's not going to pick up that beautiful pack, you know. But I feel like if you're obviously your makeup wearer day to day, obviously you're not going to want to look good on camera. Like you want to look good outside. So yeah, I'm just going to do that to the other brow. So you can only pick this up from tatibeauty.com. She has stated that. Do not buy it anywhere else because you're guaranteed a fake palette. So only buy from her website. It is cruelty and vegan free. I am going to take a little bit of Metallic Aura, which is the shade just above it, just to give us a little pop, just like right in the arch. So I'm just going to take the same brush and just sort of pop it right there, just so we've got a little bit of extra oomph. Okay, so I'm feeling like I've been into really like shadows as eyeliner, so I feel like I want to do like this really nice like matte eyeliner and then pop that glitter on top to really make it like pop. So I feel like that's what we're going to do today's video. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just stick some tape on just so we know where to draw our line to and stuff. So to start with, I'm just going to take a bit of Soothe, which is this shade here. So I'm going to take Soothe Matte. Just going to take a small amount because I haven't swatched anything. I want it to be all on camera, you know, what my first impression was to you. So yeah, nothing's been touched. So that's why I'm going in lightly with it, just to see how we go. So like I said, Scott Barnes 62 brush. And we're just going to run that through the crease. Extending it out to the tape. Do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put eyeshadow primer down. Oh, well, I mean, it's blending nicely on top of my own skin, so I guess we'll see what it looks like with that primer today. Can't believe I forgot to do that. Just going to further blend that out with a Crown Brush Duo Fiber blending brush. Just really go through and make sure it's nice and blended. I love the mirror in this palette. It is gorgeous. But it does show like every flaw possible on my skin. I'm just like, ooh, child. Literally no complaints. It's beautiful. It looks beautiful. I always use an eyeshadow primer or a concealer or something just to put down on the lids. And I can't believe how well this is blended out just with nothing, just with bare skin. It looks really, really good. So now I'm going to take a bit of Aura. So I'm going to take Matte Aura, which is this shade down at the bottom here. And I'm going to take that on a Spectrum A16 and I'm just going to pack that over the lid. Look how pretty just those two shades are together. Say you're someone that's really minimal with makeup and you just wanted to throw on a bit of mascara. This could be a perfect look. Just something in the crease just to make you look more almost awake. So now I'm going to take a bit of Matte Story. So it's this beautiful like burnt orange red. As soon as she showed the palette, I was like, Story, like that whole row is my favourite, like, because I know what I love. Like, I love burnt oranges and burnt reds. I think they're beautiful, especially on blue eyes. So I really like those sort of colours because I feel like it brings out the blue in my eyes because they're like blue-green. So yeah, this is why I wanted to dig into sort of Story today. But Poet is like second favourite. But yeah, it all looks good. I'm just, yeah, I'm so excited. So I'm just going to take this little brush tribe blush. So I'm just going to take this little blush tribe brush. So these come in the collection and these are really, really beautiful as well. So it's just this short angled brush. So we're going to dip into Story. And instead of drawing like winged eyeliner as we would, what I do is I just push the shadow along. So we're almost drawing half a wing, not a full blown wing. And now we're just going to blend that through. So I'm going to take the Crown Brush C431. I'm just going to blend that out. Don't worry if you lose a lot of the colour, it's not an issue. We can go back in and add more. But we're almost creating a wing now with the shadow. So this is where I'm just going to go in and add some more. Now I'm almost creating the wing with it, just because now we've blown it out, we know what we're going. I feel like this is such an easy way to play with like colourful liner, especially if you don't want to go out and buy gel eyeliner or you're not very good with eyeliner, then this is just a fun way, and it's so easy to clean up compared to eyeliner. Like, you can really see where you've faulted with eyeliner, and I feel like with eyeshadow it's just so easy. And you've obviously, if you're like got tons of colours, then you can just go nuts. So I'm just gonna, you know, keep adding colour and keep blending until like we're happy with the outcome. So now we're gonna take Story Glitter in the palette, which is this one here. It probably is best with fingers, but because we want it to be quite precise, I'm gonna give it a go with a brush. So this is the Real Techniques Eyeliner brush. So we're just gonna give it a go. So with the glitters, they're not intended for eye use, but that's all glitters, because what it is basically, they're smaller particles, so if they do go in your eye, it's most likely to hurt less. I've had no issues with glitter in the past, so I'm happy to use it. So yeah, we're just gonna go in with that now. It works with the brush, Jesus, wow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly finish up the other eye apply the rest of my face, do all of that good stuff, and some lashes, and then we're going to come back, finish the lower lash line. So I'm going to take the lashes. So these are Lash Dupe in the style Ghosted. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so before we move back onto eyes, I actually want to take one of the shades in the palette and use it as highlighter. So I really feel like Aura Metallic would be so beautiful. So do you know what? I'm going to give it a go. So I'm going to take the Crown Brush C529, just put that on top of the cheeks, a little bit on the nose. It's so pretty as a highlighter. She made that into a full-size pan. I'd buy it in a heartbeat. It's really, really pretty. So I'm going to go back into Matte Story, which was that orange shade that we took. It's more like a burnt red, I guess. On that same blush try brush, and we're just going to pack that underneath the lower lash line. So keeping it quite close. Just buffing it out with the Crown Brush C439. Then on the Scott Barnes number 62 brush, we're going to go into Matte Soothe and just buff that along here. Then on a Spectrum A12, I'm going to go into Sequin Aura and take that on the inner corners. Just finish it up with some lower lash mascara. Okay, so this is the completed look. So when I was looking at this palette and she showed the glitters, it really reminded me of the Jolene Bomb.com palette, and it's like got all of those glitters in it, but I find that they were super hard to swatch and they were like quite difficult to get on. So I wanted to compare those shades to that, just in case you are looking for something a bit different maybe, or you're really intrigued by the glitters but you don't want to buy just the palette, even though I would highly recommend it so far. Obviously this is my first time using it, and like I said, we're going to be doing 7 more looks, well it'd be 6 more looks now. So yeah, I'll leave the little swatches in here so you can see that. But overall my thoughts are that it's a beautiful palette. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. It's, as soon as I saw it, I didn't even swatch it, no nothing. I was like, this is going to be like my go-to palette. So yeah, I'm super excited to do some more looks with this. So subscribe, come back tomorrow because there'll be another video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed